Hello and welcome back. I'm actually really glad that you came back because I was wondering if anybody was actually going to watch any of my other videos. So today, like I told you in the last video, is going to be all about primers. I'm going to show you how to pick the best primer for your skin. So I brought my box of primers. I know it's sad, it's a lot. Sorry, my cat was hissing at my other cat. But, yeah, we're gonna be talking about primers. First thing to consider is what kind of skin do you have? Do you have normal skin, oily skin, or dry skin? Or some people say they have combination skin, but that's actually not considered a real thing. So if your skin does go from oily to dry, it's best for you to honestly get two kinds of primers because your skin is not going to be dry here and oily up here. That's just not really how your skin works. At least that's how I was taught. So I am going to start off with the more nourishing primers, and these are really good for dry skin types. First, I'm going to start off with the Magic Lumi Light Infusing Primer, and I'm going to squirt it out and show you kind of what the texture is. See, it's kind of like a lotion almost, and then when you rub it in, it gives you this nice kind of like luminosity. It's honestly not the best luminous primer I've ever tried in my entire life, but it's super cheap, and I think that it is the best that the drugstore has to offer. So, moving right along, we are going to go to the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. Now, this isn't technically considered a primer, it's actually just a moisturizer, but I do find that it keeps my makeup on for a good amount. So this one is kind of going to be like the same texture. You can tell just by looking at it that it's going to be really moisturizing and good for you. You can see it kind of just like melts right into the skin. I do give this a couple minutes on my face before I put my foundation on because I don't want it to like slide all around. So this is actually, like, you can get it from Sephora. They have, I think, 3 different sizes, but I really like it. So next is the Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer. I can never remember that really long title, but this is, honestly, a lot of these are going to look exactly the same when I squirt them out. This is another one that just looks like a really good moisturizer. So, I'll show you that. Comes out like a white kind of lotion, almost looks like sunscreen to me. So, when you rub that in, it is just going to go over your skin, just like I should everything else. It's not really that fancy, not that exciting. Then, I actually have the Tarte Maracuja Oil, which is definitely not a primer, but I really like what this does to my skin. So if I'm really, really dry, I will use this before my makeup. And like I said, with the other moisturizer, let it dry for a little bit. I know it's not going to exactly dry, but it's better than nothing. And then, last for this box, I have the Glam Glow Glow Starter. So this, it smells so good. Honestly, it's a mega illuminating moisturizer. So this isn't even a primer either, but if you have dry skin, this is a godsend. And it smells so good. But of course it's Glam Glow, so it is kind of on the pricier side. And you do have to dip your fingers in. And it always gets like way too much out, which kind of makes me upset because it's so expensive. But yeah, this is just a moisturizer. But see that nice glow that it gives to your skin? It's beautiful. It's actually like my favorite moisturizer. You can wear this without any makeup at all, and you're gonna look amazing. You're gonna look like a glowing goddess of light, just there to grant wishes and help homeless people. So the next one I'm gonna do is the Makeup Forever. They have a whole bunch of different primers, but the one that I have is the Base Hydrating Primer. And this is going to seem so redundant, but this is what it does when you put it on your skin. It's going to look exactly like some of the other ones. It's more of like a serum-y texture instead of like a lotion, but it's a good hydrating primer. Which other ones do I have? And then I have another illuminating primer. This one is Cover FX. By rearranging them, the Lumi is the cheapest, then this one, and then Glam Glow, because Glam Glow is so expensive. So that's kind of just how it works. And this is what that looks like. I'll do another swatchy for you. And by putting that in, it just gives you a really nice glow. Kind of looks dewy to me, so if you like the dewy look, that one is perfect for you. Oh my god, I keep forgetting that I have so many primers. Now I have the Backlight Priming Filter by Becca. So this one is going to be between Cover FX and Glam Glow. This one. It's really good. Becca is actually known for their highlighters, like Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop, which if you haven't tried it, you need to. So this one, also very moisturizing, but that's what it looks like when you put it on the skin. It's kind of like a bronzy glow. And then rubbing it in a little bit more, it's got a very nice glow to it. So that's my arm. Okay, and oh god, there's another one. I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting like how many primers I have. There's another illuminating one. This is another drugstore one. I completely forgot about it. It's the Maybelline Master Prime Blur and Illuminate. They have a couple different ones. This one is my favorite. So this one is gonna be, it actually comes out pink, which is interesting, but see, blending this in. I don't like how it smells, but it's a drugstore primer. Like, you just gotta do what you gotta do. It kind of, I think it looks weird. Some people like the pink primers, but it makes your skin look like, I mean, it's got a nice glow. It's also like one of those dewy kind of wet looks. Now, the last for the hydrating primers, it's a fly around me, is going to be Marc Jacobs something coconut, Invisible Undercover Perfecting Coconut Face Primer. This one looks just like any old moisturizer. Boom. Rub it in. Oh, it's chunky because I haven't used it in so long. This one literally melts into your skin. Like, it's not wet, it's not moving around, it's just there. Soaked in, so nice. This one is, out of all of the ones that I have and have used throughout time, this Marc Jacobs one is my absolute favorite. It keeps your makeup on so long, it feels so nice, and it smells amazing. And the packaging is cute. I lost the lid, but it's still cute. So now we're gonna move on to oily skin. I don't have oily skin, but the best one for oily skin, in my opinion, when I am feeling oily, is Benefit POREfessional. Number 7 also has a great one. It's like the Pore Perfecting Primer. It's wonderful and it's a lot cheaper, but those Pore Perfecting Primers kind of have like a silky, smooth, like, if you can see what that's doing. It's not really that hydrating, but it's going to try and get into all your pores and cover everything up. That's great for oily skin, because usually when your skin is oily, your pores are kind of just like, I need air. Oh, I thought I bought, okay. Now we have the Master Prime by Maybelline. This is, again, just kind of one of those, kind of like Marc Jacobs. I would say that this is a dupe for it. It's not exactly accurate because this is like $8 and Marc Jacobs is like $40. I know it's expensive, I'm sorry. But this is a good dupe. And then, last but not least, we have your correcting primer. This is by Stila, One Step Correcting. So you see that it has green, pink, and purple. So green is for covering redness, Pink is for making your skin look a little bit brighter, and purple is for covering dark circles. So, watch what happens when I squeeze this puppy up. A wonderful mess of colors that looks like dog poop. And then, when you blend it in, I'm sorry, there's like a fuzz on me, probably from my cat. So, that's what that one does. It's really good for kind of just smoothing the entire face out. If you have some imperfections that you want to cover, this is great. So now to wrap everything up, I'm going to show you my favorite, my least favorite, and something that I'm going to throw away today. So, from the luxury end, my favorite primer, like I said, is going to be Marc Jacobs. Absolutely wonderful. I am in love. I love it, love it, love it. So that's good for dry skin. Best for oily skin is the Benefit POREfessional. And then on the other side, if we go to the drugstore, the best one for oily skin is, like I said, the No. 7 Pore Perfecting one. I haven't tried it, but I've had customers rave about it. For dry skin, I'm gonna say Maybelline Master Prime. Pretty damn good. My least favorite out of all of these, this is really hard for me. I'm gonna say Maybelline, the illuminating one. It doesn't do a whole lot for me. It doesn't really illuminate my face like it says it's supposed to, and it doesn't really keep my makeup on for that long, unfortunately. So I'm probably going to get rid of that. Since it is so full, I'm going to give it away, but that was that. Next week, I think I'm going to do foundation, but I would rather hear what you guys would like me to do. I'll blogs, like pranks, truth or dare, 10 facts about me, whatever you want. I would rather do something like that and then do my foundations, but you know, it's just completely up to you guys. I'm sorry that this video was so long, but I had a lot of primers to go through. My hair is so bad. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Tell your friends. No, just kidding, don't do that. I mean, you can. And from the cat, she wants to say goodbye to Minnie. Come say bye. Say bye. Bye.